questions that the people have. So let's see how our girls are doing.
Earlier this week, the candidates were asked to write a short biography for the organization to get to know a little more about them. The questions asked will simply be based off of their bio.
We will now begin the official introduction and casual interview for our Binibining Ipen Canada candidates. We will begin with our Binibining Teen Ipen candidate, Chloe Sabatin.
Don't give out touch.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chloe Sabatin. I'm 14 years old, Toronto.
Thank you so much, Chloe. Based off of your bio, what says performing with singing, modeling, dancing, and acting. Do you have a favorite performer you look up to and why?
One of my favorite performers is probably Cabrera Gray. She's amazing on stage, her face and her presence, and I always really look up to her for modeling and pageantry.
Yes, thank you, Chloe. Very well said.
Up next, we have Shella-Mae.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Shella-Mae Benigi-an. I'm 15 years old, and I'm from Toronto.
So Shella-Mae, it says that your favorite thing to do is makeup. So personally for me, my favorite makeup product is lip gloss. I literally can't live without it. I have it on stage with me right now. So do you have a favorite makeup product?
My favorite makeup product is lashes because
Yes, lashes always are an essential. It's like the icing on cupcakes, am I right? Thank you, Shella-Mae.
Thank you so much, Shella. Next up, we have our Binibining Teen candidate, Ari Panteleon, being Ipen candidate.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ari Panteleon, 19 years of age, representing Burlington.
Thank you, Ari. As you are currently a freelance model who has done print ads, commercial ads, and runway shows, what is your favorite part about it and why?
I think it would be the experience, for sure. Going into modeling and doing all these things, you meet so many new people, and I think, you know, the people that I made throughout these experiences have been people that I've become the closest I've ever been with, and I'm still friends with them to this day. So definitely networking, making connections, and the friendships, experiences always get started.
Thank you so much, Ari.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Next up, we have our Binibining Ipen Canada candidate, Naomi.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Naomi Cabrera, 22 years old, Toronto, Canada.
Thank you so much, Naomi. As a flight attendant graduate and now working at the airport, what is it about the job that you enjoy the most?
Well, first of all, working at the airport is very fun, but it's so exhausting.
I really love airports. They're like huge malls, but for airplanes. So, with that being said, working in an airport, what's your job, like, essentially? Like, what do you do as of right now?
Passenger service agent. I'm the one who check in the luggage, check in the persons, and I give boarding passes to the passengers.
Oh yes, I believe that's very enjoyable. That reminds me of those iPhone games, like those airport games where you pretend like your position, yes.
Yeah.
So thank you, Naomi. Next up, we have our Binibining Ipen Canada candidate, Alexa. student, as I'm also in university, I know third and fourth year are the most important. And as you are also highly active outside and inside of school with many nonprofit initiatives, how do you manage your time? Like, do you ever get overwhelmed?
I would say, to be honest, there are times where I do feel overwhelmed. I think it's just normal human emotion to have these times where you're struggling with school to balance work and education, all of those kinds of activities. But I think the most important thing is to write everything down. I think having an agenda, having somewhere where you can document everything is so helpful. And just having people around you to encourage you, keep you on track, such as my parents. My mom is always there helping me whenever I can't do things for myself as well. But just relying on people for support and just supporting yourself through whatever way you can and finding what works for you, I think is best. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Alexa. I agree.
Next up, we have Megan Paulan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Megan Paulan. I'm 21 years old, representing Toronto.
Thank you so much, Megan. Based off of your biography, it says you work as a lash technician in your home studio. What are some struggles you find managing this, and how did you overcome them?
Because I worked in a home studio, I used to do lashes in a separate room, but now I do it in my bedroom. And because of COVID and all the cases that were going up not recently, but a couple months ago, I found myself taking less clients just because my parents are also at home. It's not mainly for me, but it's for the health of my parents. But as of recent, I try to take as many clients as I can, but I'm also working part-time and I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to do with my life and where I want to be and who I want to be.
Yes, that's understandable as a woman in this time. Thank you so much, Megan.
Thank you, Megan. Next up, we have Katie Mcilroy.
Good evening, I'm Katie Mcilroy, 17 years old, representing Toronto.
So when you graduate and finish your studies, you would love to be a veterinarian. So what's your favorite animal and why?
I would say my favorite animal is probably a dog. They're great to have as pets and they're just great animals overall.
Thank you, Katie. Hopefully you get to achieve your dreams someday.
Next up, we have Cherry.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cherry Grace Bae, 18 years of age, representing Toronto, Canada.
Thank you so much, Cherry. So we've heard you love to travel. Something I can't travel without are snacks. And do you have any favorite travel essentials? If so, explain why they're needed for you.
Fun fact about me is that I really like traveling. I don't care whether I will be traveling alone or with someone or to where I will be traveling. But to answer that question, I think dresses and clothes, tops, because I like to be a model. Even if it's like negative 20 degrees outside, I like to wear tops and ripped jeans. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Cherry.
Good evening, everyone. I am Marinella Evangelista Santiago, 19 years of age, representing Toronto, Canada.
So it says that you are a young, ambitious entrepreneur starting at the age of only 16. Can you explain what your business is and why you specifically chose it?
So when I became 16 years old, my mom gave me the choice to become a lash tech. At the age of 16, I became self-employed, where I was able to help my parents and help with my sisters financially.
And when I was 16, I also became an eyelash trainer, accredited trainer, where I was able to teach and help other girls in my community who want to start their own lash business. Not only does it enrich leadership skills, but it also helps grow the economy in Canada and helps inspire and helps empower women to be more leaders in their community. Thank you.
Thank you, Marinella.
Next up, we have Jillian.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Julian Mendoza, 21, Oshawa, Ontario.
Thank you so much, Jillian. Considering we are in a pandemic and nurses are very high in demand, it's so great that you chose to be in nursing. Could you please tell us why you chose nursing as your future career?
I chose nursing to be my future career because of my Lola. She inspired me a lot, and of course, she took care of me. And during the pandemic, I noticed that inside of the hospital, all of the seniors, they don't really get the treatment that they really need. And I want to make a difference. I want to feel them that they are not alone, and I want them to know that there's someone there supporting.
Thank you, Jillian. I'm sure your Lola is so proud of you. Your Lola. Thank you so much, Jillian.
Now we have our Mrs. Canada candidates. So first up, we have Ate Michelle. Not Michelle Aberdeen, a different Michelle.
Hi, good evening, everybody. My name is Rosal Bisas. I don't mention my age is secret. So, anyways, I'm joining this pageant because I feel like, once you've been in your life, you have to enjoy at the same time. So, I want to serve the community and learn and more, the people and serve the community and more confidence. And once again, Kuya Edgar said to me, you have to join. I have already looked at my shoes. Because I not really because I need lost 20 pounds, right? Anyway. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Bob. Next up, we have Ate Margie.
Good evening, everyone. Maayong gabi sa tanan. I am Margie Bayanay and I'm 43 years old from Oakville, Ontario.
Thank you so much, Ate Margie. My question for you is, why did you pick legal interpreting as your occupation?
Thank you, Margaret. As we all know that we Filipinos speak 2 languages and 2 or more dialects, right? So I want to get the benefit out of it. I want to take advantage of what we are already speaking by helping people. In legal interpreting, it's kind of, or somewhat, a very sensitive job. Legal interpreters are the one who translate every legal terminologies verbatim to clients and to lawyers. So my passion is to help people, and my mission is to give justice to every client that I have and help them claim the right that they deserve. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ate Margie.
Thank you, Bob. So now let's welcome back our Binibining Ipen Canada candidates for their final fountain group walk. Last chance for photos.
everybody for coming tonight and hope to see you again on May 7th to support all of our candidates. And thank you to our 3 executive producers tonight. Melissa, Margaret, and where's Jessica? They were the ones who ran the show.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the food. Thank you to Jessica LaFountain's family for the food, and to those who have brought their own.
Alright, I just want to say thank you everyone for gathering here in support of our very own Binibining Ipen of 2022, and of course all of our Ipen beauties. I want to say thank you so much for just being here, showing what our community is like, showing how welcoming the Filipino community is. And of course, thank you to our very special Tito Edgar, who, without him, none of this would have happened. None of our crowns would be here, none of our sashes would be here. He is the mastermind behind all of this, behind all the Ipen beauties and gems. So thank you so much. Thank you for all of your support.
Yes, so competing in a pageant is quite difficult, so please help us and support our fellow candidates by following Binibining Ipen on Instagram and Binibining Ipen Canada on Facebook. And follow your favorite candidates on Instagram, BB Ipen, insert their name. Yes. So thank you for everyone. Hope to see you again in May.